For mid-size sedans, there is no more important car than the Toyota Camry. It's the #1 selling car in America and very popular in Canada as well. So for 2018, this is a big deal because they changed the entire car from the ground up, a brand new architecture. We're here in Prince Edward Island to find out more about it. The 8th generation Camry is all new from the ground up and built off of the new Toyota global architecture. I remember seeing this new Camry at its debut this year at the North American International Auto Show, and I could barely believe my eyes. It just looked too cool to be a Camry. This design is a radical departure from what most are used to seeing in a Camry. It has an aggressive, sporty look. That's right, those two words did come out of my mouth describing a Camry. It's now lower, longer, and wider than the outgoing model, and now comes in two distinct looks. You can go for the luxury look, which has a real nice, cohesive, premium upscale design, or you can go for the sport look with the blacked out grille and sports front end with an optional two-tone paint job on the top model. Either way you go, this is not your daddy's Camry anymore. Just look at that hood with its scalloped edges, the LED lights, the 19-inch rims on this model. The last Camry design was a little bit edgy compared to its predecessor, but nothing close to this one. It's not just a look that you say, it's not bad, it's alright. You can actually say, man, this is a good looking car. One word. Wow. This is a Camry. Look at it. When I first stepped into this red interior XSE, I thought it was like a BMW interior. It really is pretty stunning. It's kind of shocking. You don't really expect it in a Camry. So all new interior. This happens to be the top of the line sport model. There really is a Camry for everyone, and they're really trying to target the younger buyer. In the center, you have an infotainment system, 7 or 8 inches. Kind of has an avant-garde type of styling, a lot of curves. It looks really modern. I don't know if it's a little bit too modern. In the center, choice of either a 4.2 or 7-inch TFT display. Now, here's some bad news. Once again, with the Toyota, there is no Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. But the good news is that they have their own system now called InTune. So you just plug your phone in. So it uses your own phone and your data to get things like navigation and similar apps. Over the course of the day, we've driven this Camry about 600 kilometers, and these seats are very supportive, very comfortable, lots of room, front and back. If it gets cold, there is heat in these seats, but only in the front. Standard heated seats in all the Camrys. Heated steering wheel, nah, not available yet. We mentioned the Camry is all new, so it wouldn't be complete without new powertrains. You have gas engines, you have a new hybrid. We're going to concentrate on the gas today. So first of all, brand new 4-cylinder, 2.5 liter, putting out over 200 horsepower, 203 to be exact, and then a 3.5 V6, putting out over 300 horsepower, just like 301, I think. All the models other than the hybrid get a brand new 8-speed automatic transmission. So you put all that together and you get better fuel economy, 15% on the 4-cylinder, 5% on the V6, really decent. So how does it drive? Well, first of all, the 4-cylinder, I would not discount that if I were you. It's got a lot of power. It's a raring to go engine, very, very light feeling, and the whole car feels a lot lighter than, right now we're driving the V6. Not to say the V6 is bad, but the 4-cylinder really is quite sporty. And let's talk about sporty. There are sport models with the XSE, the SE, and then there are more luxurious models like we have right now, which is the XLE. Everything together is great, but I think one of the stars of the show really is the platform. This is going to sound like a broken record because all the manufacturers are coming out with new platforms that are stiffer and they're more capable. This one really does shine though. It's stiffer, you have a new rear suspension, and it rides so sophisticated. We are on some really bumpy roads, we're on some gravel roads. This thing eats it all up. And to test it out even further, we had a chance to test out both the previous and the new one on a slalom course. Okay, now we're in the new one. Let's see. Well, first of all, off the line torque. We got some things flying around. What a difference! Hard on the brakes. Wow. There is so much contrast between the previous generation and this one. Here we go. A little higher speed this time. And it's kind of wet too. Wow. In addition, with new soundproofing and insulating technologies, the Camry has even less vibrations and is quieter than the outgoing model. The new platform also has a lower center of gravity, improving handling and better visibility due to a lower hood and placement of the A-pillar. Stay tuned in the near future when I spend some more time for an extended review of this Camry and also the hybrid. You know, I remember the launch of the previous generation Camry, and I was very impressed with that car. It was so capable. We even took it on the track, a NASCAR track in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is definitely not your dad's Camry anymore, and they really have made a kind of a spot for younger Camry buyers with that sport package. By far, this is the most dynamic and engaging Camry ever, and as long as people continue buying sedans, this is going to remain top of the list. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more everyday reviews, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.